In this episode of Eddie Goes UK.
To pass through like some witch country. This is cool.
Double size bootleg, that goes for like the thousands.
I have to admit, I'm more of a micro machines man.
Roaming horses.
Currently, that's the most expensive thing in the shop.
In this series, Aaron from Empire Toys 1138 guides me around the UK for some radical retro hunting. Come along as conventions, vintage toy shops, and collectors open up their doors for us to discover and learn about the toy grails and oddities Britain has to offer. It's royal toy time, so strap in and enjoy. Eddie Goes UK. Hey guys, Ed's Retro Geek out here with Empire Toys once again. Oh, that's a nice shirt.
I know, present.
Awesome. Today we're over at Space Bridge, which is just an awesome room filled with toys everywhere.
Just everywhere you look, there is
crammed in.
a toy.
Cool like Toys R Us, finished display stuff. There's lots of treasures out here to look at.
Yeah,
I love the vintage, so much guarded stuff. We just got here and we were like, maybe we should do an intro.
Yeah,
before we start.
We kind of just walked
crazy.
in and just like carried on like straight away. Just like, no, we got to be professional.
Yeah. Anything you're looking for today specifically? Any toy line you're feeling like, oh, I want to get in there?
Again, Mighty Ducks,
Mighty Ducks.
Street Sharks, so the 90s sort of stuff, and any sort of Army Builder Black Series figures I can have a look at, which I've seen Black Series section over there, so I'm looking forward to getting into that.
Okay. For me, it's kind of like, I mean, we're day 2 of this 5-day trip. I gotta kind of see what I spent my money on, but I already saw like an Astromote. So I mean,
I'm just
gotta go
I'm
and
gonna
take a
spend
look
my-
at it, you
I'm
know.
worried I'm gonna spend my money on. Oh, Astromote.
Yeah, I mean, no, but they got turtles. They got lots of
Everything.
lots of Centurions, and so Mummies Alive. I love the variety of toy lines the UK has to offer, and just seeing it on card and loose is great. So let's go around the shop and let's see what we can
Some
find.
stuff.
Dude, look at this first little glass case. So many mask stuff.
So we got all the
Damn,
masks.
dude. And
head
Starcom.
poppers.
This is like the shelf. Definitely for me.
Yeah.
Like so much cool toy lines. I'm interested in buying.
Some Visionaries in there.
Visionaries, Sectars, Centurions. What were you talking about? These die-cast ones?
So these are from Battle of the Planets, Gatchaman, which was a sort of anime Japanese thing that got transferred over to the American and like the Western audience. But I just love this ship. There's a bigger version of this that all comes apart, but this one's like a die-cast version. And I managed to.
Tiny little dudes.
Yeah, I don't.
minifigures.
I actually have this in my collection. I don't have the little dudes or the missiles, but I found it at a car boot sale for 50p,
Okay, yeah.
and it's just. I just love it so much, and yeah, there's so much cool stuff. Like you got the Kenner, the Terminator figs, 18 figs, Skeleton Warriors, and then just a
whole bunch of Joes.
load of Joes.
Everybody has Action Force here.
Yes.
Yeah. You also have so much Transformer stuff. Is that like one of your passions?
That's how I started.
Really? Okay.
I started as a
The selection of Transformers in this shop is exquisite, and it turns out it's actually the shopkeeper's big passion.
Yeah, Transformers is where I began.
He's been collecting them since forever and has everything from the Takara Diaclone to the newer Japanese stuff, and one of my favorites, the Beast Wars. So how long have you had the shop?
The shop's been here just over 2 years now, so I've been dealing 25 years, and the shop's been here 2 years.
Okay, but you're like an international toy dealer, as
Yeah.
we were talking before.
I deal at shows in. Well, before COVID, I would deal at shows in Amsterdam, in the US. Done a show in France. So yeah, he used to get around.
International toy seller, you say? Well, then you gotta have some stories and some cool items to show off. Loads of like the carded stuff, some grails like the Lino sword,
Lino swords are
Oh
tough.
man, that's cool.
Always missing
And
the back.
now at these shops, you always have to check behind the counter because it's where they keep the coolest stuff, even the bootlegs. You even have some. It appears to be bootleg turtles there.
Yeah, bootleg
Would you mind showing those for a second?
These are the that's the more common bootleg you
Yeah,
get. is
the
those
turtle
ones.
fighters.
But
yeah.
these are all sort of more vintage.
Oh, I love this. Oh yeah, a turtle bootleg I've been looking for.
That's a vintage knockoff.
How
So
much
that's,
you got on this one?
I think got 40 on that.
40? Oh, I think I'm gonna need to get this one. This just looks great, and I love Raph, so. Yeah, this is one I haven't actually seen before. Check this out, guys. Here we go. This is the little top cover you got here. The back thing that has some kind of an origin story. And over here we have the Raph, which is probably just a bootleg mold, a recast mold. Face sculpt doesn't really look right for Raph. But it's cool to see this still in the baggie. But of course, some of the quality is subpar, as you will have some of that overlapping plastic still there. It's not really finished correctly. It's quite heavy. It feels like the actual figure, but you do see the sculpting on this is quite different, and yeah. Ooh, this is definitely going in the maybe pile for me.
That's fine.
Does this have a back to it?
No, those ones
No,
are,
okay.
those are just plain.
Luckily, Paul likes to talk, and I couldn't be happier learning all about these cool toys. How long did it take you to figure out as a toy dealer, hey, wait, people are going to be spending tons of money on bootlegs?
Early on, there's some Transformers bootlegs that go for big money. So there's a even sort of 15-20 years ago, there's a Scorponaut double-sized bootleg that goes for like in the thousands.
Okay.
So that's yeah. I like bootlegs. I like crazy bootlegs.
So you got some really cool high-end stuff over here as well, it appears.
Yeah.
Now there's some great Star Wars toys in the shop, but this is the very first time I run across a vinyl cape Jawa.
That's graded.
Buck Rogers. Oh, that's a vinyl cape Jawa?
Okay, Jawa graded.
Oh, can I close in a bit on it? Is this like a UK exclusive thing, or?
No, the vinyl cape Jawa was UK and US. It was just the first release had the vinyl cape, and they felt for such a small figure that was a bit cheap.
Okay.
So they changed it to a cloth cape. So it was only the very first shipments ever came with the vinyl cape.
It's not nicely displayed as well.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of grading, but when grading proves an authenticity, because these can be faked,
Yeah.
then I think the grading needs pay for itself.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Like, cause like the vinyl cape, it can be reproduced,
Exactly.
obviously.
They cut Obi-Wan's cape, didn't they?
Yeah, and it's actually a different.
Yeah.
It's actually a different fabric, but currently that's the most expensive thing in the shop.
And there's more, like Mighty Max Doom Zones on card. I've seen them, and then once I stopped seeing them, I was interested in buying them.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Same
smaller
story.
stuff I get quite a lot of, but I don't often get these.
The only thing you have with these is like you don't really see what it looks like when it's...
No, when it's closed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a great way to display it.
So you have to walk around opposite ways.
You do, don't you?
It's the same as car boot
Yeah,
stuff.
you know.
You have to walk up the aisle, then walk the opposite way
Yeah.
because you see different things. Same at toy shows.
What
You
do
can
you-
walk everywhere both ways.
What do you think, Aaron?
Still having a bit of like a overload at the moment. Just
Well, it is a lot of
This is
stuff.
about 10% of what I've got.
I bet it is.
My storage unit is overrun. I'm trying to get a bigger shop at the moment.
Now, don't be fooled by the size of this shop. Every inch is well used, and Paul even made a Lego replica of the store.
They're trophies from different sets.
Okay.
And one was a hologram from the Avengers set. So that some of those little tiny figures are sort of £8 each.
Wow.
Yeah, everything is real Lego. I considered having all custom things in there. I was like, no.
And they also have a decent amount of retro games at the shop. They even had a Battletoads Double Dragon cart. Now that's nice, but I ain't slipping on it because I got my copy at home. Second shop we hit up, and again, it is good, man. My tour guide, Aaron, he's doing a great job bringing me along to all these shops. It's just like this is not something you see too often. Definitely in Belgium, like just so much Star Wars, so much vintage toy lines scattered in.
I mean, the best thing about coming here as well was the crazy drive that we had.
Oh yeah, we had to pass through like some witch country with like Middle Earth and like roaming horses.
Damn, England, don't you keep that stuff in Stonehenge?
Like
There's some roads
wild
called the New
horses and
Forest.
stuff. Yeah.
So it took us on like some mad detour, and then
I mean, the witchcraft shop, they had like psychic readings there and stuff. We were afraid we were gonna get sacrificed. So we did eventually do some sightseeing next to the toy hunting.
we got to one little town, and there was like
There was like
witches'
a witch.
covens.
There's an area around there called New Forest, and there's just horses roaming free in the woods, in the open fields there. It's pretty epic to see, actually.
And kennels as well. Oh yeah, the predators and aliens. Although when I last went to the States, I know they shot up a little bit.
Yeah, they have picked up a little bit.
But still, like, you still pick them up for like 15 or 20 bucks.
Whoa. This is cool.
Yeah, some animation.
Ewoks.
Yeah, there's loads of Ewok
Whoa,
cells.
man.
Tons of Ewoks.
There's a whole case of vintage beaters. I mean, if you're looking to do like some type of project, this is probably cool. 3 each on these. Sweet. What are these little dudes?
Those ones are go on the top of pencils. They're vintage
Oh,
pencil
okay.
toppers. But they
Pencil
were
toppers.
based off the action figures.
Yeah. Paul is awesome to talk to, and if you point out the right items, you get all that toy knowledge thrown in for free. And I'm very glad I spotted a quite obscure Masters of the Universe item in the back.
So the Battle Cat.
Oh, and there's a He-Man
That's
behind
He-Man.
it.
The Battle Cat.
Oh, are those like Caesars? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the Battle
Oh,
Cat.
you telling me?
yeah, yeah. I gave it. Oh, there's 2.
Yeah, because there's one
Dude, oh, I love this.
still got the
I
tag.
love this. Founded in 1842, César, or César, is a family-owned French company specialized in making masks. An iconic brand with over a century of expertise. Classic masks like the Richard Nixon that has been used in multiple media, or the monster masks from the heyday for Monster Kids. And not just the plastic vacuform masks that we're looking at right now, but also higher-end latex masks were in their assortment. And if you had a popular IP in the last couple decades, there probably was a Caesar mask for it, but be careful because they break really easily.
So these are the Caesars. Well, they did the Universal Monster ones back in the day, but they kept doing it even into the 90s. So this thing is cool. How much you got on one of those?
I'm looking for that set 100,
Okay.
and for this one on its own 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
okay.
they-
you never see this.
You never see them. I got these. Those have both got cracks. I got these, but he actually isn't, and he's got his tag.
Yeah, he's in perfect condition. This.
I got these in
France.
Bracante in France.
Okay.
Bracante, Vide Grenier of Bracante.
Oh man. Right.
I've never seen any other of the Battle Cap. Never.
Yeah, the Battle Cat. Oh man, this. Oh, you got the Mumra.
Yeah, that's the mass release. There's a mass release Mumra there. You can go big up. They're pretty good.
Dude, how freaking cool is this?
It's insane.
I mean, like price-wise for me, this is not something I'm gonna pick up, but this is so cool to see. Like, I don't imagine a lot of these survive. This is 1984.
Yeah.
Look at it. So, and there's a couple more ones out of the 80s. You got the He-Man one right here. These crack so easily. So, yeah, this one's still perfect. Came out of France. Tigre de Combat of the Master of the Universe line. And over here we got a Thundercats one. You got a Mumra in the evolved form. Wow, this is cool. This is the reason you head out to like all these toy shops, just to get a glimpse of it. Thank you for showing them.
Well, what do you know, Ring Raiders. I never played with them back in the day, but you sure did get a lot of bang for your buck with these gift sets.
Matchbox Ring Raiders, which I never see on cards. So they came in these blister packs. You actually got a lot of airplanes.
They did
Yeah.
they did smaller ones.
Oh, they did like 2-packs probably.
2-pack, 4-pack.
These are like the gift sets. Like, if you really wanted to.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, look how many there were. Damn. Even out like the sets, the
Yeah,
carrier.
carrier is awesome. I think I've seen it once at a show.
That's cool.
Just looks cool.
You could wear this badge. Again, that thing with like a
handheld
voice
thing.
box
Yeah.
on it.
I have to admit, I'm more of a micro machines man.
Really? More on the micro machines.
I'm more of a micro machine.
Have you seen how many packaged micro machines I've got?
So, were you a Matchbox or a Micro Machines kid? Please leave it in the comments down below.
Yeah, guys. Anything you're looking for, they probably got. Not just the masks of the '80s stuff, but tons of Transformers, and even some of the newer stuff, but also the Japanese variants, Beast Wars. Who doesn't like Beast Wars? I love Beast Wars. And over here, got some Thundercats, and even one of the Grails. You got the Astral Moat in there, some Turleys, sweet, some Ghostbusters, more Turtles.
Okay, so I got the TMNT bootleg, but during a second stroll, I spot some DnD characters, and another one that's on my list, Warduke.
Go! There they are. I didn't notice them. Oh yeah. I'll take the Warduke.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sweetly. Oh, and there's some more guys underneath
Yeah, I think
there.
there's a few more.
Did you know there's a Heroes of the World fighter knockoff line
No.
for Turtles, and they repurposed Eljan. Like this is the Shredder.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I like some of the knockoff stuff is.
Yeah, I'll pop that on my
I'll put
list.
that on the maybe file.
Yeah. It's probably definite.
Right when I saw this one, I was like, okay, I'll take it. I've been looking for this figure. He looks so freaking cool, and I actually have all of the weapons for him over at home. He's gonna be easy to complete. He did come with a shield with a skull on it. Just love that mask over here, and the skull there. There's so much detail to these LJNs, and they actually bootleg the mold for this one in the Heroes of the World Fighter TMNT knockoff toy line. So yeah, he's a pretty fun one to get, and just such an iconic character.
Okay guys, this was an awesome trip down memory lane with Paul from the Space Bridge. Dude, he just pulled out some Dune stuff on card. Again, super awesome. I got my baggie with my two pickups. I'm gonna show you a little bit later. Aaron's still checking out some Star Wars.
Aaron picked up some great stuff as well, so be sure to check out his video on this trip and subscribe.
But unfortunately, I have to say goodbye. Paul, thanks so much
Thank
for
you.
having us over.
Thanks
This
for
was an
coming
awesome
down.
experience. And yeah, tune in next time. Tune in to Aaron's video. And yeah, subscribe, like, and comment down below. And see you later, guys. Bye.
The back thing that has
You're bringing different stuff along to the NEC, or you're bringing...
NEC
Oyster
this
stuff.
weekend I'm probably going to take a lot of Transformers
Okay.
because the last one I didn't, and I got everyone playing that I didn't bring Transformers. Normally I have Transformers.
And then if you bring Transformers this time, everyone's going to be like, oh, I was looking for wrestlers, I was looking for this.
That is the rule of everything.
Yeah, you know, right? I mean, the best thing about coming here as well was the crazy drive that we had.
Oh yeah, we had to pass through like some witch country with like Middle Earth and like roaming horses. Like
There's some roads,
wild
in the New
horses and
Forest.
stuff. Yeah.
So it took us on like some mad detour, and then we got to one little town, and there was like
There was like
witches'
a witch.
coven shop and
Yeah, you came from
Yeah.
early.
Yeah,
that's it, early, yeah.
And you could get like witches reading and stuff like that. So it was kind of creepy, but we
Also
managed
fun.
to get there.
Yeah, managed to get
Also because like one of the lanes was closed, but then we got to like this crossroads,
yeah.
and all of the lanes were closed. Like you can go anywhere.
Yeah, the sat-nav knew one road was
crazy.
closed, but he wanted to take the
We
next
were like
road, and that was
afraid of
closed
getting
as well.
sacrificed.
I'll
you
send
know?
you back.
We're going back towards Portsmouth, so.